choose the teacher who made me feel most important, it would probably be my teacher, Miss Albert. She's always saying that you can do your best and to always strive for the best. She always says she loves us and that she hopes that we do so good in middle school.
The person that has made me feel important is Coach Pim because he's always there for me. He helps when I'm going through tough times and he believes in me.
A person that has made me feel special is Coach Haynes because he never fails to put a smile on my face.
The teacher that always made me feel special is Miss Coons because as a librarian, I always feel like I'm valued and that there's always a teacher that cares about me no matter what and that will always support me in everything I do. So it's really, she's an amazing human being as well as a librarian and I love her.
A person who makes me feel important at Van Alstyne Elementary is my teacher, Miss Stemmel. She helps us learn and she helps, if something is hard for us, she helps us with that. Mrs. Paul is my favorite teacher. And then we have Ivan Heck.
The teacher that I think impacted me the most over the years is Miss Severino / Coach Severino. She was always there for me in school and in the sport of cross country. I can never remember one dull moment in her class. Sometimes I'd be discouraged. She'd always be there and her lessons always moved me forward. And in the sports, she always was there yelling at me, "You got this, Kate." So she's the teacher that has impacted me the most.
One of the staff here at Van Alstyne is my man, Mr. Coleman. When I first came here, he really changed me. He's a really great guy. I like him. He really changed my life.
Someone who makes me important is my teacher, Miss Martin. She protects us and she's very nice.
The teacher that I would like to acknowledge today is Miss Wetzel because she's just been such a light in my high school career. I don't think I've ever passed her in the hallway without a smile on her face. When I had her class, she taught not just English but character, and I think I really grew as a person in her class. I would also like to acknowledge the efforts of Miss Struble this year. I've never been a student in one of her classes, but she heard about my career plans when I get older, and she's gone out of her way time and time again to invite me on field trips and camps with the yearbook staff so that I can grow and experience really what journalism is before I go to college and major in it. So I really appreciate her going out of her way to help me.
The teacher that has made me feel important is Miss Liner. She's been there for me throughout my 7th grade year. She just makes me feel like I can do anything and she helped me with my grades. And so she's really awesome.
The person who really makes me feel special here is Miss Burkhalter because she allows us to eat in her classrooms. And most importantly, she believes in all of us.
A person who makes me feel important is Miss Gensler because she's always nice and every time I'm sad, she always cheers me up. She makes me happy.
I think the teacher that impacted me the most over my school years was probably Miss Holsey, my 5th grade math teacher, because I don't know, she was just always there for me. She helped me get a lot better at math. My grade definitely went up a lot.
The teacher that has always made me feel very important is Miss Tinsley. She's always been very patient with me and she has always understood me.
A teacher who has made me feel important is Miss Graham because whenever we walked into her room, she would always have a smile on her face and the smile would spread to us.
The person that makes me feel important is Miss Paget because whenever I'm talking, she always pays attention.
We love Miss Gillette because she's just always there and you can tell her anything.
Yeah.
She gives you advice.
Miss Gillette's I'd say she's probably one of my favorite teachers ever. She's always been there for us and she's super cool about everything. So yeah, Miss Gillette's awesome.
And the person that has actually impacted my life a lot since middle school is Mr. D, and because he actually helped me with a lot of my math, and it's actually made me decide what I want to do after high school, and that's to be a detective.
Someone who has made me feel special is Miss Byrne, because she's always been there for me in tough times and I know I can trust her with anything.
A person that's made me feel really important is Miss Brown, because she strives to connect with each and every student down to a personal level.
The teacher that makes me feel important is Miss Bovers because she always has a smile on her face and she always makes me laugh. The one who makes me important is Miss Williams because she helps me when I want to take a break. She lets me go in her office and talk to her what my feelings are.
Someone that has really impacted my high school career would be Mr. Fulton because he's never made anyone feel inadequate. And I remember freshman year when I didn't perform well in solo and ensemble, he was there to really console me and make me understand that it happens to everyone.
Someone who has made me feel important is Miss Jones because she just makes math fun. She lets you to come in for tutoring if you need help on something or just to check your homework. And she compliments you if you're doing well.
A teacher who has made me feel important is Mrs. Colvin because she has really helped me get a better education.
I think the person who's made me feel wanted and has always given me great advice and has always just been the guy who I would look for wisdom, or he's just a smart guy, and that would be Daryl Hardcastle.
I feel like Coach Warden is the best coach and teacher ever. She always has lots of patience and she's super sweet. She never raises her voice and she's just amazing all over.